Retain gang, what's poppin', man? If you didn't know, this your boy Tay, back at y'all again. And today I got a question from a guy. He wants to be a leader to his family. He wants to be a leader to his peers, but he doesn't know how to be that for them. He doesn't know how to lead them. So he asked me to give him some advice on how to be a leader to others. And I thought that was a great question, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it, man. So fellas, realize this, understand this. You can't force anybody to follow your lead. A leader does not impose himself on other people. People choose to follow a leader because of the example that he sets for others. Okay? He sets an example by being a leader of himself first. Right? This is why it's very important for you to be alone, okay? Because when you're alone, you learn how to lead yourself. See, a lot of us don't know how to be leaders to ourselves. We don't know how to discipline ourselves. Because being a leader, you have to be accountable for other people. You have people who submit to you, so you have to be accountable for them and their actions. You have to learn how to be accountable for yourself first. Isolation. If you look at any special forces, the military or whatever, they always have a part of their training where they'll set somebody out into the wilderness by themselves and they have to learn how to survive, right? They got to figure themselves out. They got to learn how to be self-sufficient. The same thing applies with us. We have to learn how to be self-sufficient to ourselves first. Be accountable for yourself first. Then once you learn to be accountable for yourself, so what you want to do is don't worry about being a leader to others. Worry about being a leader to yourself first. You make sure you lead yourself on the right path. Because see, once you start to lead yourself on the right path, people will follow. People will gravitate towards your energy. See, it's like a black hole. It's gonna suck in everybody to follow you and to look up to you. Every time, throughout my life, man, I've never been somebody who asked for attention. I've never been somebody who imposed myself on people. But people always gravitated towards my energy because I always led by example. Actions speak louder than words. So I was a man of less words, but more action. And not only was I a man of action, but I got results. I got stuff done. People respect results. People respect results. When people see that you have a plan for yourself and that you're getting results for yourself, it's going to spark curiosity. What is this guy doing? He must be doing something right because he's glowing, right? He's moving up. This is when you will start to get people to gravitate towards your energy. This is when you start to have people that gravitate towards your energy and be inspired by you. See, we want to inspire people. Okay, you want to inspire people. And you inspire people by being an example to them, by leading by example. All right? One thing I've learned is that you can't force anybody to soak up knowledge. You can't force anybody to change their life. I learned that the hard way. People are going to do what they want to do, right? And there's nothing you can do. There's nothing you can do to change their mind. So what you have to do is you have to just lead by example. You got to do the things that you got to do the things that are right for you. If you want to see change with yourself, you got to change yourself. You got to be consistent with it. You got to stick by it. And those same people that you want to lead and change their minds for the better, they're going to watch you. They're going to see what you're doing. And they're going to see that you're getting results. So in turn, they're going to want to follow what you're doing. They're going to want that plan. Okay? You cannot be a leader to others if you can't lead yourself first. Guys, this journey is perfect for you being a leader because you're doing everything it takes to be a leader. You're disciplining yourself, learning how to control yourself. You're bettering yourself each and every day. You know, you working out, you eating right, and you're keeping yourself accountable. You know, if you slip up one day, you know what I'm saying? If you slip up one day, you know, you check yourself and you make sure you get yourself on the right path. Right? That's how it was done. And once you learn how to do that, just your energy, your aura, people are going to feed off your energy and your aura, and they're going to want to change. Your energy is going to be like a catalyst to other people. It's going to spark change in them. All right? Guys, energy is very contagious. So, you know, learn to lead yourself first. You can't just go out and try to lead somebody, but you don't have no self-control. You can't even lead yourself. Where are you going? Do you know where you're going? And that's the thing. You know, people look for results. People want to know who you are. Nobody's just going to follow you just because you say you're a leader, right? People want to see what you've done. What's your resume? What's your history? Let me see some receipts. You know what I'm saying? Focus on yourself first. Don't focus on being a leader to other people. Focus on leading yourself, and everything else will follow. The sun. Look at the sun. That sun shines every day. That sun doesn't force anybody to follow it. It doesn't force anybody to pay attention. It just shines. It does what it does. It's being itself. And with the sun being itself, it's bright. You have no choice but to see it because it's so bright. The sun is only focused on itself. It's living its best life. You know what I'm saying? And it's gonna shine bright. That high vibrational energy shines on us. It warms us up, and we have no choice but to notice, right? So the same with you. You know, you get your energy vibrating high. You doing everything you can to be your best version. You're gonna shine bright like the sun. So people have no choice but to notice. They're gonna be bright. You know what I'm saying? Your energy is gonna be so bright that they have no choice but to see what's going on with you. And that's where you wanna be. You know, too many times I see people try to be leaders, and then they got insecurities. They got all these problems with themselves. I see too many times people try to be leaders and try to be bosses, but yet they don't try to work on themselves. They don't have no self-discipline with themselves. You know, they lack that self-control. You know, one thing about this journey, man, is you're gonna really start to, you know, dissociate with people. And you're definitely not gonna let people take control of your life, because you're gonna notice that most people can't even control they urges. A lot of people don't do this journey. So understand, a lot of people are still slaves to their urges. So someone who can't even control their urges, why would you trust somebody like that to lead you? And this is why you're gonna get to a point where you don't want to be led by nobody but yourself. You know, because you know that nobody can lead you anywhere if they can't lead themselves. So lead yourself first. Worry about yourself first. Don't worry about leading other people. Worry about leading yourself first. And when you get yourself right, that energy has no choice but to shine. People are going to be curious. People are going to come to you for the answers. They're going to come to you for that plan. You know, what is this guy doing? So I'll leave y'all with that, man. Hey, I appreciate you for the question. Guys, lead yourself first. Work on yourself every single day, and people will be inspired by your acts, right? The greatest human act is to inspire. There's nothing greater than that. When you can inspire somebody else to be better, when you can inspire somebody else to be the best version of themselves, you've done one of the greatest human acts there is, all right? So let's focus, let's get ourselves right, let's stay righteous. This your boy Tay. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Let me know in the comment section what y'all want me to talk about next, or what y'all thought about the video. This your boy Tay, and I'm out. Peace.